Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl ReXG back with another random video. Is it just me, or have you guys noticed, like on the news or on certain articles that are online, people have been talking about people being child free as a movement? That honestly, it pisses me off because that's a really big misunderstanding as far as it goes with being child free. Let me break it down for people that are slow or just thinks it's funny to insult and mock child free people. Child free is just a term that came to the sources to let people know that you won't be having any kids. You're going to be opting out of having kids. You're not taking any part in parenthood. Not adoption, not IVF, nothing. No kids, right? Since when did you have to, shed some blood from being child free? Since when did you have to go around protesting with signs saying you're being child free? Since when were you denied access to go into a certain building because you're child free? Yeah, exactly. That's never happened. It's just a decision you made. Why are you guys calling it a movement? Why it's being called a movement, I have no fucking idea. Just like they call antinatalism a movement. It's not a movement, it's a principle. It's a mindset. I don't go around telling parents to not have kids. I don't go around with this big ass tattoo on my ass cheeks that says not having any kids. I don't go around slapping kids because I don't like them. You know, why are people so shallow? Why are people calling it a movement? It's not a movement. I don't have posters in my room that says not having kids or child free. I don't go around telling people, now I will if they ask, but I don't go around telling people that I'm child free and I'm proud of my choice. I don't do that. It's nothing to brag about. It's not that big of a deal where you have to just go around telling everybody. It's just who you are. I'm a woman that wants to succeed in life, and I believe I'll get there by not having kids. Also, I knew at just the age 13 that I wasn't going to be a mom. What the hell does that have to do with the movement? Why is the news, of course the news never fails to disappoint me. Why does the news have in these big ass letters, are you guys on the bandwagon for the child free movement? Why? Like, people are already watching the news for other reasons. Why are you getting on live television and humiliating and mocking people that don't want to have kids or can't have kids or don't like kids? Is it really that deep? And then people say, well, you make your videos. Yes, I make my videos for child free people. This is specifically for child free people because these people are usually not heard. These people are usually ignored. These people are usually ridiculed and judged for simply not having children, as if it's just this taboo, crazy ass thing to just not want to be a parent. The last time I checked, people always had the choice to have kids. That's why abortions exist. That's why celibacy exists. That's why divorces exist. That's why people that just don't want to have kids exist. Why is that something to mock? Is it that big of a deal that you have to go around making fun of? Because that's what it really seems like when you put movement after something like a choice. Like, I don't know. Let's say I wanted to make a movement for barbecue sauce. Right? Okay, it already sounds dumb, but just hear me out. Anyone that is against barbecue sauce, I'm going to tell them they can go to hell, right? I'm going to tell them that they're not allowed in my home or in my church or near my workplace because they don't like barbecue sauce. What the fuck does that have to do with political rights, women's rights, men's rights, the LGBTQ rights? What does that have to do with anything? You not liking barbecue sauce has nothing to do with anything. You just don't like it. It's not that big of a deal. Some people might be allergic to barbecue sauce or the stuff that's in barbecue sauce, like the ingredients. And some people, just don't really feel for it. Some people probably like mustard better or ketchup. But either way, you can't make something so dumb into a movement. Because from day one, you would know if you like barbecue sauce or not. Whether you tried it or not, you just know if you like it or not. It's the same with child-free. No one wakes up in the morning and just says, I'm not going to have kids. Most of the people that are child-free that I know, or pretty much all of them that I've seen, they've already thought this over a million times. They know for a fact that they just wouldn't fit, the parenthood status. They know that life would not be good for them. And that's why they're going a certain route, because that's what works for them. And if we just do what works for us and mind our own damn business and stop mocking each other and ridiculing each other. I didn't wake up and say, I'm going to make a YouTube about child-free. No, like originally my channel was about mental health. And one of the issues that I have with my mental health is the fact that I'm child-free and I get shit for it. So that's the only reason why I include me being child-free in my videos, because that goes unnoticed a lot. And I noticed that there's a lot of people that need a voice. So I try to help and give them that voice by just explaining to them that them not wanting kids doesn't make them who they are completely. It's a part of who they are, but they're not less of a man or less of a woman because they don't want kids. And if you really think about it, it's really not that deep. Just like people having kids, I don't think that's something to truly celebrate, because just anybody can do it. Anybody can lay down, have sex, and bring a baby here. That shouldn't be something, oh my God, you're having a baby. Like, I don't understand that. Just like when I tell people I'm child-free, I don't expect them to get down and bow down to me and say, oh, wow, Ree, you're such an awesome person for not having kids. It's not that deep. I just choose not to be a mom. But calling it a movement? What the hell? Like, must you mock people? I might be the only person that feels like this. I just feel like that's not really something you should call a movement, because when you put movement after something, you're making it into a big deal. And not having kids is not a big deal. It's just a choice. Some people brush their teeth every day, some people don't. Some people wear perfume, some people don't. Some people like barbecue sauce, and some people don't. Y'all can't keep throwing these random words onto this social media and running with it. It gives it a whole nother meaning. So at this point, you're not even making it a choice. You're making it seem like child-free people are like cult leaders or something. I didn't ask anybody to give me a pound of their blood to make up for their choice. I didn't tell anybody to sacrifice something to Jesus Christ because they're child-free. It's nothing like that. I'm just sharing with people that I'm child-free, and if they're child-free, then I totally, I resonate with that, and I respect their choice. But y'all are making us sound like these delusional, crazy-ass cult leaders, and we're not. We're not. It's really not that deep. And the same people that are saying that being child-free is stupid, you are the main ones making it into a big deal. Because what does me bringing a kid here have to do with you? Who I end up with in the future, what does that have to do with you? What type of mom I would be, what does that have to do with you? A movement? You guys are delusional. This is not a movement. It's a choice. It's like you want to have 19 kids and counting. No one's going to hold a gun in your head. You're going to decide to make that same decision 19 times in a row. And I'm choosing to do that 0 times in a row. We're calling it a movement. Y'all be serious. Come on, seriously? Wow. It just makes me wonder, like, is there something in the air? Like, is stupidity in the air? Am I immune to it? I don't know. Maybe I am. Is stupidity a disease? Because this is starting to get very annoying. Never did I think someone would make a life choice into a movement. It's ridiculous. Oh my gosh, y'all, I had to rant. This is just so stupid to me, but it's stupid. It's not the only stupid thing. I've seen many stupid things. I've heard many stupid things, but this, out of all of them, has to be the dumbest of all. Child-free movement. What the hell is that? Like, what is that supposed to be? Is this some way of honoring child-free people, because I think it's just very insulting. It's asinine. It's a movement, and you're putting movement there, but what movement is there? Like, I'm not denied access because I don't have kids. I can still work, get married, live in a certain neighborhood, get a certain job. I can do all those things. I just don't have kids. But why does that have to be made into a movement? That literally makes no sense to me. Y'all, thanks for listening to my rant, as usual. But have a good day. I hope this made you think. I think it's funny, but it's also just really nerve-wracking. But I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.